Whereas the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey permits the public, no, we don't want that one. In compliance with Chapter 231 of the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice has been given to all members of the governing body, the local source, and the Westfield Leader, the two newspapers designated to receive such notice. The notice is also posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin. Stand for an invocation from Councilman Durkis.
Tonight, we pray for Megan Crilly, her family, her friends, and her students. Megan Crilly was a second-grade teacher here at the Beechwood School. Tragically, approximately 2 weeks ago, her life was taken by a hit-and-run driver. Please keep everyone in your prayers, as Ms. Crilly was such a special person in our community. Amen.
Amen. Next, before we do the Pledge of Allegiance, there is going to be a candlelight vigil. Originally, it was scheduled to be on the field here at Borough Hall. I understand that that field may not be usable because of the wet conditions, and I understand that they're trying to move it over to the Deerfield parking lot. So we'll find out exactly where it's going to be, and we'll post it on the flashing board.
It's on the flashing board for Deerfield already.
I saw that, but we're not 100% sure that that's where it's going to be. So I just want everyone to know that, okay?
Yes.
No, it's going to be Saturday night at 5 o'clock.
May 23rd.
23rd, yes.
March.
No, March 23rd. This Saturday.
February 23rd.
February, this Saturday,
One of
February
these months.
23rd. Okay. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
bless you. Okay, first we have roll call.
Here.
Oh, yes, here.
Here. Here.
Here.
Here.
Okay, next we have the approval of the minutes of the work session for January 15th, 2019.
So moved.
We have a motion, do we have a
Second.
second? Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Durkin?
Yes.
Councilman Messler? Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman
Pay attention, guys.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Okay, next we have the work and executive session meeting for February 2nd, 2019.
I mean February 5th?
February 5th. Man, I'm not doing good with dates tonight. February 5th, 2019.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Abstain.
Councilman Durkin?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Okay, now we have a proclamation tonight. Deanna, you want to handle the first proclamation, please?
Sure. I would love to. Whereas Lucy Frompling as a member of the Mountainside Rescue Squad since 2010, and whereas the Mountainside Volunteer Rescue Squad recently presented Lucy Frompling with the 2018 Member of the Year Award, and whereas Ms. Frompling has served on various committees, including the committee that purchased the new last ambulance, and whereas before, during, and after becoming a physician's assistant, Ms. Frompling continues to volunteer her time, and the rescue squad can always rely on her during snowstorms when they typically put the second ambulance into service. And whereas Ms. Frompling is very involved with the purchasing and planning of upcoming community events like the Easter egg hunt, parades, the Haunted Trail, just to name a few. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Mountainside that Lucy Frompling is hereby commended for being honored as a Mountainside Volunteer Rescue Squad 2018 Member of the Year.
We have a motion for that proclamation. Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So proclaimed. Lucy's not here. Oh, where is she?
Hiding in the back.
Thank you for coming. Congratulations. We really appreciate your service to the town and to the Mountainside Rescue Squad.
Come up for a picture, maybe, Mayor?
Yes.
Sure, sure.
The proclamation.
Thank you, Lucy.
We always appreciate the presence of our rescue squad here at our council meeting, but I don't think we'll need your services. I should say, I hope we're not going to need your services tonight, so if you want to excuse yourselves, that's fine. Okay. Next, we have a proclamation for Youth Art Month. Okay? Whereas art education contributes powerful education benefits to all elementary, middle, and secondary students, including the following. Art education develops students' creative problem-solving and critical thinking abilities. Art education teaches sensitivity to beauty, order, and other expressive qualities. And art education gives students a deeper understanding of multicultural values and benefits, and art education reinforces and brings to life what students learn in other subjects. And art education interrelates student learning in art production, art history, art criticism, and aesthetics. Whereas our national leadership acknowledges the necessity of including art experiences in all students' education. Whereas March is officially recognized as Youth Art Month, I endorse the observance of Youth Art Month and encourage the support of quality school art programs for children and youth. Now therefore, I, Paul N. Mirabelli, do endorse March 2019 as Youth Art Month. We need a motion
So
So
moved.
moved.
and a second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. So proclaimed. Okay, next we have the resolution. The first one is Resolution 32-2019. Rachel, you want to do that?
This resolution supports the students of the 2019 graduating class of Governor Livingston High School who have determined to have an alcohol and drug-free graduation party during the hours immediately following graduation until the following morning to be held at Rutgers. This governing body wishes to support this decision to have a graduation celebration free from serving of alcohol and thereby assuring that there will be no students who have attended this graduation party under the influence of liquor or drugs. The governing body of the Borough of Mountainside supports that $300 shall be given to the fundraising committee of Project Graduation towards the expenses incurred for the 2019 alcohol-free graduation party of Governor Livingston High School.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 33-2019. Renee?
Yeah, the Borough of Mountainside needs to refund monies for overpayment of current year taxes. So now therefore be it resolved to issue the following refund to CoreLogic for Block 3.23, Lot 3.05 for $5,048.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 34-2019. Glenn?
Whereas the New Jersey Forest Fire Protection Agency provides funding to organize, train, and equip fire departments in rural communities through the Volunteer Fire Assistant Grants Program, VFA, and whereas the Borough of Mountainside desires to apply for the Volunteer Fire Assistance Grant, and whereas the Fire Chief will prepare the application for the VFA grant. Now therefore be resolved that the Council of the Borough of Mountainside formally approves the grant application effective February 15th, 2019.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilwoman
Yes.
Councilwoman Fader.
Yes.
Councilman Stern.
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 35-2019. Bob?
Yes, this is a resolution authorizing the sale of a piece of property on Central Avenue. Its address is 235 Central Avenue. It's on the corner of Central and Popular. It's a less than 4,000 square foot sliver of property that's continuous to two properties, one on Popular and one on Central. The property is basically just property that somehow along the way the town came a hold of, and it's not a buildable lot. It's not anything anybody could do it. So one of the two owners will be asked if they're willing to sell it, or willing to buy it. The block number is 16, lot number 58. Whereas NJSA 14A-12-13 provides that under circumstances regarding the property, the sale should be to one of the owners of continuous property who is willing to pay the highest price for the property. To the continuous property owner who offers the highest bid for such property in excess of $10,000, the town would sell it to him. So the two continuous property owners will be notified of the sale, potential sale, and if they bid above the $10,000, whoever's the highest bidder will be awarded the property. So moved.
Second.
A motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre.
Yes.
Councilman Yurcheck.
Yes.
Councilman Nestor.
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer.
Yes.
Councilwoman Fader.
Yes.
Councilman Stern.
Yes.
Next, we have the second reading of ordinance 1272-2019, and there will be public input tonight. Deanna?
Just in time for our storm. An ordinance amending Chapter 10, Section 1.14, Section A and B of the Code of the Borough of Mountainside, New Jersey regarding membership fees for the use of Mountainside community pools. We have added three things. We are welcoming and offering Berkeley Heights community our resident rate because their community pool will be closed for the season 2019. We are also adding non-residents will not need to have a sponsor to sign up for the pool season, and also 2 adult memberships, new memberships, will be living at the same address will have a separate fee, and that fee will be $325.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any public input?
Seeing no public input on this ordinance, I move that section be closed.
So moved. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre.
Yes.
Councilman Yurcheck.
Yes.
Councilman Nestor.
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer.
Yes.
Councilwoman Fader.
Yes.
Councilman Stern.
Yes.
Next, we have ordinance 1273-2019. Keith, it's the first reading, so no public input.
Ordinance 1273-2019 is a bond ordinance that will authorize the borough to make various improvements and the acquisition of new information technology and communications equipment within the borough. Some of the things that are going to be included in the $625,000 bond ordinance would be bank stabilization throughout the borough, sanitary storm improvements, resurfacing of some roads, curbing, drainage issues, computer upgrades throughout the borough. There's going to be some interior renovations in this building, such as replacing some carpeting and flooring that needs to be attended to. There's new sound equipment, recording equipment that is needed for the municipal court to be upgraded. Those are just some of the various items that are going to be in the bond ordinance. That would be paid between 7 and 10 years, which is the normal life of some of the equipment that we'd be buying. So it wouldn't be purchased out of a single year budget. And that total amount is $625,000. So moved.
The only thing that is also included that Council President Turner didn't mention was we have an ongoing pothole repair
the pothole
every
repair,
year to try and extend the life of the roads in town. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre.
Yes.
Councilman Yurcheck.
Yes.
Councilman Nestor.
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer.
Yes.
Councilwoman Fader.
Yes.
Councilman Stern.
Yes.
We need a motion for bills and claims. Glenn?
Actually, there's a raffle first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Motion to approve a raffle for the PTO, Benjamin Franklin School, for an on-premise draw raffle. All those in favor of that motion, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, so moved. Now, we have bills and claims.
We do. Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Mountainside that the following bills of the persons named and for the amounts stated below have been duly audited and found to be correct this 19th day of February 2019. The same be paid after council's review if and when funds are available. And that the Mayor, Council President, Administrator, and Treasurer are hereby authorized and directed to sign and deliver warrants for same. Total $140,210.93.
We have a motion to pay the bills. Do we have a second?
Second.
All the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Brizek?
Yes.
Councilman Nestor?
Yes.
Councilman Waterman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faber?
Yes.
Councilman Finn?
Yes.
Before we go on to any council comments, it's come to my attention that there was a mistake in one of the publications in the local source. It reported that there was a resolution that the planning board was hiring the Gibbons firm to do legal work for them. That was a mistake. That's the borough is hiring the Gibbons firm or continuing the Gibbons firm in our representation of the of the lawsuit that's currently pending against the town. So that was a mistake when that was published, and there'll be a correction published to set that error correct. Okay, so next we have any council comments?
I have a few, Mayor.
Okay.
At the library, there's some programs still available for this month of February. Are the Tuesday night movies on February 26th, The Tale of Princess Kaguya, and this will be at 6 o'clock on February 26th. And then there's a few programs. The first is the Magic Conductor's Reading Adventures, the Dining Car Mystery. This will be on Friday, February 22nd at 3:45 p.m. This is for young children ages 4 to 10. And then on Thursday night, February the 28th at 7:30 p.m., an adult program, Guided Meditation for Inner Peace. Thank you.
This is a reminder for Mountainside residents that our Snow Buddy program is up and running. This is the program that pairs 2 volunteers with either an elderly, disabled, or veteran resident who needs help shoveling snow. So far, we have placed 2 young volunteers with an elderly resident, and we're currently looking for more volunteers. If anyone is interested in this opportunity, Ms. Kim Moriak, our senior director, has a list of seniors who are looking for a snow buddy to help them out. You can certainly contact her. There's information on the website, or you can reach out to me with any questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. Now,
I have
Deanna.
one. Thank you. I just want to say we are very proud of our Mountainside Boy Scout Troop 177 with their Court of Honor held at the Community Presbyterian Church. These scouts were recognized for their last 6 months of accomplishments, including 126 merit badges and 24 rank advancements. We're very proud of them.
Thank you. I just have one comment. I had the pleasure of attending the deployment ceremony for a resident in town, Joey Hoy. He's being deployed. He's with the New Jersey National Guard. He's being deployed. I believe there's 175 other servicemen who are being deployed over to Africa. The mission will last until December of this year. The ceremony was held at the Jersey City Armory. It was fully supported by all the families, and also it was great to see that the Army has a pretty intense support program for all the families of all these servicemen who were being deployed there. It was great to see it. It was an honor, and I'm very proud of our resident Joey Hoy for being one of the servicemen who is being deployed. Okay, at this point, we have any audience participation?
Question for you on that bill regarding this.
If you want to come up, you have to come up and give us your name and your address, and we can try and answer your question.
Tom Barker, I live 172 New Providence Road. It's just coincidental to that bill that you mentioned where there's going to be some sanitary sewer improvements. Any chance that there's going to be anything done with the sewer along the trail behind the Borough Building, or is that not Mountainside?
That's county. It's not one of the things that's included in our ordinance.
Okay, so county should be contacted?
County should be, yes.
Thank you.
Sure.
Good evening. Gary White, 289 Old Tote Road. As many of you know, I'm having a big fundraiser this weekend in Mountainside. It's my 18th year hosting it. This year, we're just going to break away a little bit in some portion to make a honorary presentation to a resident in town who passed away last year, and that was a very, very dear friend of mine, John Cataldo. My wife and I went to John and Pat's wedding 29 years ago, and we were there through the birth of their 3 kids, and they call us uncle and aunt, and my kids call the same thing. We're very, very close. We've done vacations and everything, but John was very special to me, and I coordinated with Dr. Eileen Shore at the University of Pennsylvania, who heads the FOP Research Lab. And Dr. Shore came up after many months of banging her head against the wall, but she came up with a very important a piece of research equipment that we're going to dedicate to John's memory, name, and honor. The piece of equipment is $20,000. We've been raising money for it since my mailing went out, and we're coming very close to it. I'm not really worried about it at all, but if anybody is interested in the listening audience to make a donation towards that, I'll be more than willing to accept it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work for that, Gary. Any other comments? Okay, at this point, we're going to have a motion to go into executive session. Whereas the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey permits the public to be excluded from certain matters to be discussed by the governing body, and whereas the mayor and council desire to discuss litigation, contracts, and personnel, which are matters where the exclusion of the public is permitted, whereas public disclosure of the results of this discussion will be made as soon as the matters discussed have been resolved by the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside. Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that the aforesaid matters shall be discussed in closed session upon the adoption of the resolution, and I guess it's personnel and litigation. So we need a motion to go into exec. All right, we're going to go into exec.